Still sells for $2K. So they just the category. Let's go. Recycle. Earlier, what was it? Never. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, Juan is back, brother. Dropping a 10 gift memberships. Juan Ignacio Alvarez. Out of this world. Thank you, dude. Thank you. As always, mad long food. Number 10. Unfortunately, we did not get any GPs there, but we go again. Great. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Facility bench.
Miami has come, the greatest football team.
We gotta cut into our profits a little. We're just keep them.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go here in Inglewood. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Cam Scannaboo. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Scannaboo. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. A yard at most. Boye Mafe in on the tackle. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Up the middle with Scannaboo. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
Nowhere to go, he is taken down. Boye Mafe. He's in there for the sack. It's his third of the year.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did. And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one complete, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. Mitchell will take this in for a Dolphins touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On the carry, here's Israel Abanikanda. And they'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Abanikanda. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Herbert down on 1st down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll take this one in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, LA. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Fields. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Play action now for Fields. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Fields. Quick throw, taken in, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown Miami. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Now the extra point. He's got it, and the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chargers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Running from the pistol with a lot of conduct. And he's going to have that 1st down, tackling up around the 35.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That one complete to McConkey. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Number 15.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, L.A.
The Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Abanaconda. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
1st down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Herbert. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
10 more yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw, it's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Oronde Gadsden the second. And he'll get into the end zone. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mixing run, mixing pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that, come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one.
Taken down at the 41. Again, another on the play. And the golden first down.
They go play action with Fields. Going for it all. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller.
If you're going to run this route against corners coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover it. Right when that guy comes out of his break, and he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Marked down at his own 3-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. The throw here is complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Herbert. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Charger first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
It's
2nd down and 8.
3-yard line.
Now Herbert. Open right side is Likely. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and a good run there. They'll get him 5 yards. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get forward for a couple. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and you're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. That's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield when they're able to force the incomplete pass.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Fields now on second down. Flushed to his left. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Here comes a return from the end zone. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Third quarter begins with a run. And a strength on display rarely from tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
We'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. Up the middle they go. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
On the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing, Herbert. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. fields now to throw on first down. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
A give up the middle for Mitchell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Putting the tight end in motion. Another run here with Mitchell. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
He's got the first down. They'll bring him down to the 28. But the sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground.
2 yards. First down, Miami.
First down. Fields. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10.
Herbert now on first down. That's into the hands of Disley downfield. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass. They take advantage of it. And a big gain downfield.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's a run. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Now it's Herbert. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Big play coming up. Third and goal. Shotgun now for Herbert. Moving to his right. Oh, trying to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. off the play action. Here's Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Down the sideline. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 57 yards. Scalaboo is in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be taken in at the 2. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On first down, Herbert. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down. Here's Herbert. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, L.A.
Chargers, first down. First and 10.
Herbert to throw. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And they'll take this down inside 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Got his man at the 6, and he's in. Isaiah Likely, touchdown LA. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Easy. There you go. 319 at top.
Williams in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Scalaboo. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
As he couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much that anyways, we do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Now give on the ground. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
The throw caught by Johnston on the RPO. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game. You just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Tackle him for a loss.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown Chargers. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll get about 5. Here's 2nd down.
we go.
Now a handoff to the tight end in the running game. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Miami.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible.